What's going on, young people? I had a little bit of time and I wanted to try and get in an extra video for you guys and kind of add on to that life skills series that I've been putting together. If you haven't had a chance yet, check out the other videos. One was on how to tie a double Windsor, and the other one was some tips and tricks on how to land your first job. This one kind of follows up with that landing your first job. As you get older and you get more experience and you start developing your resume, these are some more tips and ideas to utilize in order to give yourself the best opportunity to land a job with your resume. So first things first, keep it a page, no longer. Being a former hiring manager, plenty of times I would get stacks of resumes, and I just don't have time to sit there and read a small book of your life's history. I just need the highlights. Okay, so 1 page or less. Well, not less than 1 page. 1 page, no more. Better put. Second thing is use previous experience predicated towards the job that you're looking for. And what I mean is that, let's say in my case, I was a restaurant manager. I used to bartend. I used to serve. All these things. If I was to get back into the restaurant industry today, the last thing I would do is put a whole bunch of stuff on my resume that had to do with me being a bartender, a server, a busser, a dishwasher. Granted, I was in the industry for a very long time and I started very young, but the fact of the matter is, if I'm applying for a manager position, no one cares that I knew how to dishwash or bus tables. It just wasn't relevant. So keep the information relevant to the position that you're looking for. Okay, and if there's gaps in the resume, that's fine. If you have the opportunity to meet one-on-one with the manager, you can explain those gaps, but they need to see that you're capable of doing the job that they're looking for. So, relevant information. Third tip, make sure that the information that you're putting on your resume isn't just the obvious tasks that you did in that position. Again, for example, if I was a bartender and I listed bartending as one of my previous jobs, I do not need to put on there that one of my primary functions was to mix cocktails. No kidding. That's what bartenders do. What they would like to hear is how I helped, save on inventory, how I kept low liquor costs, how I assisted management in putting in orders and setting par levels and organizing for inventory and things of that nature. Highest sales for the week or for the month, employee of the month, any of those things. If you scored a 100% on a shopper's report, those are, things that are relevant and things that stand you out above everyone else. So list your accomplishments for any job that you've had, again, that's relevant to the position that you're looking for. Now, in this day and age, a lot of companies are also going to an online format to where you're not handing in a paper resume and you're not getting an opportunity to see someone right off the bat. With these online resumes that you submit, there are basically algorithms that look for keywords in your resume in order to filter out those who are what they deem qualified for the job and not qualified for the job. So in that particular case, what I would highly recommend is that whatever position you're looking for whatever company you're looking for, do some research. Find out what the position is, what they're looking for, and then utilize those descriptions in your resume. Find certain keywords that stick out that you can highlight in your previous jobs, previous job descriptions, on your resume. Okay, that's it's been a long day. So do your research in that regard and put that type of information in there, because that's going to really help filter you out from the hundreds that come in. Okay, so again, guys, it's not very complicated. As I explained it to my wife when we first met and I was helping her find a job, and this is, again, I was having this conversation to another woman, so don't anyone take offense to this, but essentially I told my wife that a resume should be like a sexy dress that a woman wears to the club. You want to show just enough to get a man's interest, but not so much that he has nothing to look forward to. A resume should essentially be the same thing. You're basically highlighting who you are and what you've done just enough to pique someone's interest to get you invited in the door. Once you're in the door, you know, you have the next half an hour, 45 minutes, hour, whatever the interview is, to regale him in who you are and what you've done and all the other positions you've held and how you've moved up the corporate ladder and blah, 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 blah. That's when you spill your guts and tell him everything. But until you get to that point, just the highlights, just the best parts, get noticed, get in the door, and then the rest is easy. I hope this helps, guys, and I hope you guys continue following the channel. I hope I'm reaching out to some young people and giving them some good advice that'll help them throughout their lives. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know about new videos coming out. You guys have a good night. Cheers.